problem. The light doesn't work. Okay, so good morning people. I was meant to film a very nice intro sequence for the video, cinematics, me coming into the shop, pulling up with the Civic, turning on the lights, making coffee, but the light is broken. I don't know why. I checked all the connections. Everything seems to be okay, so I suppose welcome to the new video. We really wanted to make a video with our Civics because this is not the final form of the cars. We're gonna have very cool livery on them. It's not ready yet and we need to wait probably another 2 weeks or so before it's gonna be ready. So for this week, we have a lot of cars in the garage, but nothing is really interesting or filmable. So yeah, I'm about to do some paperwork, nothing very exciting. I need to upload a day ride video with E30. I don't know how many of you know, we have a second channel where we upload pretty much like at least twice a week on average. Sometimes even more. Sometimes we do daily dose of day ride and it's really, really fun. And there's a video that's coming out with the plans for E30. As you are watching this video, it already came out, so if you haven't seen it, go check it out. It's a very emotional one and you're gonna find out what's the next steps with our E30. The last steps with it, I suppose.
Okay, good morning. We are here.
Good morning. I'm here for like 4 hours already.
Before we go, we want to show one more thing, no? The front's gonna be slightly different. That's basically a sample of a new t-shirt with Civics. Not with the Civics, but with a Civic team, with a Honda team. So the front's gonna be this, but different logo, but look at the back, man. Run your life on passion and VTEC. Bro, this is so cool. Yes. And an EK hatch and some cool design for a white t-shirt.
The kind of t-shirts I really like because they're very simplistic and they go with loads of stuff. So like, you know a lot of car t-shirts, like for example, this one. You know you're a car guy when you wear something like this, you know, yeah. Or car lady. But this, you can just make a nice fit.
Casually,
look nice. Yeah. Stain with your oil when you top up your oil in Civic, and it's nice.
Nice. Yeah. And this one should be much cheaper to produce, so it should be cheaper to sell because it's simple design as well. Let's go. Where are we going now?
We're going to garage because Sam might have bought something very...
A new vehicle.
It was very spontaneous as well, in a way.
It was and it wasn't, because I was...
You were talking about this for a long time, but you were not really looking for anything. But then, randomly, you said yesterday that, okay, I'm going to buy one. And you went with Federico, who knows nothing about bikes. And you know nothing about bikes.
And we bought a bike.
You bought a bike, yes.
It's a very old bike.
It's almost as old as my Lada, actually.
It's
3 years younger than
Bro,
my Lada.
it's very old.
79.
Let's show it. Let me talk sense before you start saying that this is not making any sense.
Which it doesn't.
The story goes, I was never too much into riding bikes. I always like looking at bikes, you know, but I wasn't really into riding bikes. I have my 125 bike because it's a great commuter to go from garage to work or whatever, but nothing more. But then Bozo bought a bike, Boogie bought a bike as well, more of a cross bike. And I was thinking I'm gonna make a driving license for a big motorbike, and I'll get the bike because my 125 is a bit slow, and you know, maybe I'll try to have something bigger. I always like cafe racers, and the whole idea when we were living back in London, I was really into watching a lot of videos about them bikes, and I knew that if ever I would get a big bike, it would be something like this. I was thinking maybe it would be very cool to like buy an old bike and just build a cafe racer out of it, but then I thought that maybe just as starting a new, you know, hobby, I guess. Maybe it would be better to just buy a ready-built bike and see how it is and see if it's something that...
You never owned it, so you need to see if you actually would like to have one.
Yeah.
So it's good to actually just buy one as it is and maybe start modifying this one.
So here it is. This is my new... We bought it yesterday. This is my new Honda CX500 from 1979. So it's
46 years old.
46 years old motorbike from Honda. It's 500cc V2, dual carb, very old school, and yeah, it's been modified in a cafe racer style. The look is way different comparing to stock CX500 Honda.
We should put a picture of the stock one and this one
and comparing
right now.
To this. I love how it looks. It has one slight problem. Okay, two problems. First problem, I don't have a license yet. I'm doing my license, I still have a couple hours to do. And the second thing, the previous owner was very tall, and he had to modify the bike so it suited him, so he raised the suspension. So when you see me now on it,
You can barely touch
I can touch the floor,
the floor.
but it will be much more comfortable if the bike is sitting lower, which is the plan for today, to make it
And
lower.
we're used to lowering cars and stuff, but like lowering a bike, we never did.
Yes. Once
So we're gonna try something that makes sense in our mind, and then probably all of you people will bully us in the comments because we did it
This is
wrong.
Yes.
Yes.
Basically, if you see the rear suspension, this should be pretty straightforward. This is rear shocks. Basically, there is this little extension thing, which we need to take it out to see if this is screwing in or if this is solid. If it's solid, we're just gonna cut and weld it shorter, which should lower the seat of the bike about this much. This is a lot.
This is
This is
really a lot.
So that should help. Just me feeling more comfortable.
At first we wanted to also lower the front, but when we actually look at the bike carefully, it seems like the back is a bit higher. And also lowering the front is a bit tricky because this part is already lowered
It's lowered
and it's
as much as
touching
possible. Yeah.
this handlebar already.
Yeah.
So we don't know how that's gonna work. So I think we're just gonna lower the back because it seems much easier, and then we'll see.
And we'll see, yeah. That's the plan for today. I know this has nothing to do with the content we usually do in cars and stuff, but I figured that maybe some of you are watching this channel not only for the cars, but for the overall, vibes and friendships and people and all the shenanigans we do around. So it shouldn't matter if it's a bike or car. So at the moment, we're gonna focus on a bike today, and hopefully you guys enjoy it. I don't know, if you're into bikes, welcome. And if you're not into bikes, maybe you will. Or maybe you won't, but you still will enjoy the content. So
Exactly.
let's
ride
put
it
this
in.
one into garage and take out the shocks and see what's next.
Yes. Okay, so I took out the other shock and now the bike is proper stance, as you can see.
We unscrewed the first shock, and what we realized is that the shock this is like a coilover, basically. Right? So you just screw it in. So what we need to do, just cut this piece in the middle, screw it back in, and that makes the whole shock shorter. With 2 centimeters, if we cut it 2 centimeters. And I think 2 centimeters wouldn't make too much visual difference, so the bike would still be like aggressive. But
2 centimeters would make big difference.
But I'm gonna feel taller. Yes. Bro,
This is
look.
pretty good.
This is perfectly good. Okay, so the shocks are shorter, and now we're gonna put them back in the bike and see if, well, it's gonna be lower, but see if it's lower.
Enough. Okay, just like that.
Yeah, it was quite simple.
Surprisingly.
And we checked already off camera. The bike is much more my size now.
So now you can actually stand on it.
Yeah. So the bike is much more
Lower.
and my size. I feel way better now.
How about the
One
handlebars?
Yeah, one more thing. I think we can change the angle of the steering wheel more towards
This
me.
is the same as a bicycle. You just undo these 4 bolts and
And then just twist it.
twist it a bit, and it should be a bit closer to you.
And that's what we're gonna do.
Yeah, it is.
And then Allen
Just
keys.
make sure to lose them.
Can you get Allen keys, the
Yes.
Vera one?
Nice.
This is the best Allen key set ever. So, in theory, we loosen this and then we can move the steering wheel because this is how it works in a bicycle.
Yes.
Hopefully it's the same. It's gonna be the same.
But loosen, that's it, that's enough.
Yeah, just loose, no? We need to make sure not to move the steering wheel side to side, you know, so it stays centered.
It wouldn't, because you would see the marks on it when you tighten it.
I see you on it.
Ah.
Look now. That's better.
Maybe sit on it and see what you like. And I will tighten it.
Ah,
Smart, no?
very smart.
Just don't move it from side to side.
This is how it was.
Yes.
It's like this.
There's gonna be lower here, but you can also change this higher.
Yeah,
With
but
this.
also it was like this, no? Just like a bit.
Okay, should be enough to hold it for now.
Yeah.
Good? Happy?
Yeah, I think so. I need to have a proper ride, but... Okay, good evening, couple hours later. We have Mark II back and we're gonna get it ready for tonight. And also, I know that my guy here sold his Nissan S13. Show me.
Look,
Show me. What? Where?
it's not empty now.
Yeah, what's there? Show me.
A lot of money.
Yeah?
No, I'm.
Imagine a lot of money.
You know, I have.
Good job. Nice. So what's next?
What's next? About my cars?
Yes.
Sorry, it's the NIGHTRIDE.
What's next? After S13. So the white S13 that Adam had, the SR21.
Yeah, it's sold to Albert, our viewer. He wanted to buy Miata, but he decided to get more money
And get a better car
and
than
get
Miata.
better car. Yeah, because now Miatas are very expensive. Now, when I back from holidays, I take my 350Z
And
here.
start working on
If
it.
you agree, and start working.
Okay.
Painting, BC racing, drift pads.
Why? Don't you like your cool paint with the Flamasters Initial D style manga?
No.
No?
No.
Okay. Are you taking this tonight? No?
I go to sleep.
Ah,
Like
you go to
normal
sleep.
people. Yeah,
Okay,
I go
I
to
see.
sleep. I will do.
Okay. We are not going to sleep. I just had
fun.
enough.
Have fun.
Yeah, we'll do. Okay, we are ready. We have 11 p.m. I filled the car up with the fresh fuel. We put some fresh tires and we're gonna hit the mountains. It's probably one of the last nice and warm evenings of the summer, so we're just gonna take the most out of it and have some fun. Let's go. Okay, welcome back. Yesterday's driving I have a mixed feelings because Kasper's driving was super awesome. The footage of the 360 camera being mounted on my car very low and filming him just attacking the mountain. I was filming people drifting this mountain for a very long time, and this was the most crazy of them all. Driving and the footage as well, I think. No one ever pushed that hard on the mountain with such a powerful and cool looking car. It was amazing and I hope you guys enjoyed it. From my perspective, my car didn't really do a good job. I have a feeling that something's off with the rear alignment of the car and the wheels are towed in a lot because the car just didn't want to go sideways. The car was just going to grip up and go straight, and every time I was really trying to push aggressively to go sideways, but every try finished with the car just wanting to grip up and go straight. Before this car was very easy to drift, but this time it wasn't, and I think it's because the tow. I had a situation with the barrier and the rear wheel moved a lot, so it's towed in. That's what I think, and we're gonna check it later. For now, I took out my bike because I wanted to ride it on the lower suspension to see how it feels. I didn't film it. We went with Bozo, him on his bike and me on my bike, and it was such a cool ride, man. We just went to the shop and back because obviously I'm still making my license. It's not finished yet, so I legally cannot drive this thing yet. Hopefully in next 2-3 weeks I'll have my exams done and I can ride it, but man, what a feeling. Riding bike like this, super amazing. Okay, now we're gonna be back with Civic. There's 2 little modifications. I don't even want to call it modifications. It's the 2 little things I want to do with this car. Firstly, as you can see, it's missing an emblem here and on the front as well, so let's put them on. I ordered some red Honda badges. I think they're gonna look cool. Let's put them on. Okay, the car looks so much better with the badges. It's only a little Honda badge, but just makes the whole front complete now with this little thing. The more I look at this car, the more things I see that needs to be done. So now I'm gonna proceed with another thing, which is taking out these inner arches that are plastic. They are not really needed. We don't drive these cars in the rain, and also they were painted yellow and they are very not nice looking. So that's what I'm gonna do, and then probably should paint this with the structure top coat, the black one, because it's not really pleasing looking. Let's do that. I think I'll do it here outside because the weather is nice. Okay, this is looking much more fresh. And Adam is taking a bike to have a ride.
Ała, sparzyłem się, tej!
Sparzyłeś się?
No.
Co byś powiedział?
Completely different than I expected. When you're turning here, it's feel like heavy cow, but when you're driving,
It's nice, huh?
Yeah, very nice.
It's not that heavy. I also felt it's pretty heavy.
And it's fast.
Because we used two small bikes. 125, 50, 80. This engine and the gearbox, look, the gearbox is as big as the engine. That's what's heavy. But when you drive, you don't really feel it, no?
Super. You have too stiff.
Too stiff, yeah.
Yep.
I think the previous owner was way, I don't know how it looks because his babcia sold me the bike, but he was, I think, bigger and heavier because the springs are very hard. And yeah.
Czuć, że wybiera te dziury, nie? Słychać nawet, że amortyzator pracuje, a z tyłu, kurwa, tak.
A co, jeździ fajnie, co?
Zajebiste, dziękuję bardzo. Fajne.
Okay, the trims are black now and that looks much better already. Little steps, little details make the car look better as a one big piece. And now it's time for another piece, which is the thing that we have in every car that we actually own. Our friend Rubel from F-Garage always heating us up with awesome floor mats. This time, look, F-Garage, yellow checkered flag, and it says Racing Racing. And this one says Honda. So if you remember the second video with Hondas, we put a tire lettering other way. So we put, instead of Honda Racing on each tire, we put Honda and Racing, just for a joke. And exactly the same as on them floor mats. Look, Racing, Honda. That's so cool. Okay, and I think that's it with the Civics before we put the livery on. I think the livery, Kanjo's tire livery, it's the last thing that needs to be done with these cars. Of course, from outside. Interior as well as underneath of the car will be modified in the future. We're gonna work on suspension, we're gonna work on tires to make these cars faster, we're gonna work on interior as well, probably some bucket seats, harness, stuff like that. And who knows, maybe in some time we will swap some engines. We maybe put some B series or K series or H series, which is also very common in Poland from Honda guys. That's what they do as well. Let me know which swap would be the most interesting for these cars. Tomorrow though, we will spend some time with the bikes. I don't know if you guys are into bikes, I don't know if you are interested in such content, but I figured this is what we do, you know, in life, so this is what we are gonna show in the channel. We're not gonna skip the bike parts because it's part of our, you know, life. And this channel is, to be honest, more of a lifestyle channel than only focus on cars. Of course, car is the big part of our life, that's why we show a lot of cars, but if we have a new thing that we are interested in, like the bikes for example, I think it's good to show it and share it with you guys, share this new adventure, I guess. You can also say in the comments if you are interested in bike content, because if you're not, then of course I would just not show it, but I think it'll be cool. Okay, that's it for today, see you tomorrow. As you probably can tell, I'm a bit stressed about this whole bike thing and showing something else than cars on this channel. I really appreciate all the support that you guys give us in all the car content videos, and I really don't want to mess it up. I am so happy to find something new in my life, some new kind of passion and something fresh, something that makes me feel good and something that I can learn into and dive deep into, and something that really feels super exciting. And from one hand, I would love to share my, beginnings and learning curve with that passion of motorbikes. I'd like to film cool videos, show everything and share it with you guys the same as I do with cars for so many years now. So at the moment I'm in this kind of crossroads and I have two ways to go. Either share everything I do on this channel, and of course 99% would be cars and drifting and all we do anyway, but there would be some other stuff eventually, like bikes for example. But I could also keep this channel dedicated to cars and then maybe upload bike content on one of the other channels that I have. I'd like to share the adventures, the modifying of the bikes, the trips we're gonna have with the boys and everything around, and I'm really happy at this moment because of that new passion. Very annoying thing is that I cannot really ride the bike. I have 8 more hours to do on my driving lessons and then I can do the exam, which hopefully will be in the next 2-3 weeks. I cannot wait. It's even worse now because the time is getting slower and slower when you wait for something, and I'm waiting for this moment to have a license already, and because I have the bike already, I think that's why it just feels so long, but I think it's normal. The bike itself, there is so many things I'd like to change in it. The way it drives is cool. There is something I can fix in the position. I want to get rid of this steering wheel and have a clip-on handlebars so the position is more sporty. And also I'd love to play with the shape of this back because this bit here is not really pleasing. I'll show you from the other side. What I would like to do is get rid of that piece of frame, get rid of the suspension here, mount a single shock somewhere there, make this line more straight like in a proper cafe racer, so the line would be straight throughout the whole bike. And then also the bottom of the bike, as you can see there is a lot of space there. The bike looks like sausage dog on the long legs. And I saw some very cool cafe racers made out of the same Honda CX500 with the exhausts being not next to the engine but under the engine. That would make the whole bike look much more tall comparing to what it is now. I have a vision of how I would love this bike to look like a perfect bike for me. Even though it's beautiful machine now, there is a lot of room for improvement and I'm excited to start working on this thing. I think this is it for this video. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you would like to see on the channel and if you're into this kind of stuff. I think I said it 3 times already in this video, but it's just... Okay. Thank you very much for watching and see you in the next one.